Welcome back to Lesscashmoremash. My name's Tom.
And I'm Mike.
And today, we're cracking open a new bottle of Booker's 2024-02. We've been searching long and far to try to find a Booker's, and we finally, super fan of the channel, Steve, finally found a bottle. Because
there's plenty of 01s.
Yeah.
I mean, the first phase, yes, but...
This did not come to Massachusetts. This came to the great state of Connecticut in order for him to find it, because it has not made its way to any of the stores anywhere near us. But he did happen to find this one, so we'll get right into it. I'm kind of excited because we've done a bunch of good ones. It's stuck to me lately, so I want to see how it compares. So there you go. We got this for $99 even. This comes in at 124.6 proof. This is a 7-year, 2-month, and 22 days whiskey. So this is bottled at a James Beam Distilling Company. I haven't even drank yet. I can't talk at all. Out of Claremont, Kentucky. And this is called the Beam House Batch. And it's named for the iconic Beam House. So, with this, we've done many a Booker's. And, we've had good, we've had bad. You know what I mean? Or none of them have really been bad. But we've had some better than others.
One or two did stand out outside the others.
On a box. But... my honest thing is I'm going in this with open eyes right now as trying to see on, we've done some bangers this last week and a half. We've got like 4 A's out of the last ones that we've been cracking. I want to know where this measures up and all that. You know what I mean? That's going to be my opinion. I'm going to be, I'm going in without getting excited about the Booker's box and all the stuff like that. I
can still get excited with the Booker's box. It's pretty impressive little... And we found a couple good things to use with it. So
no, I do like the box. Don't get me wrong. I do like putting the sample bottles in it. It works mint. So that part. It has a decent nose right off the bat. A lot of the last Bookers, I haven't even spun it on my glass yet. But some of the Bookers, they don't come out of the glass until
we're on the second. To me, it's not cranking.
No. It's not cranking, but you at least smell something. You know what I mean? I've yet to have even a sip, so I want to see coming out. So it's 124.6 proof.
Maybe I was a little more excited than you.
Which is different than what it said online, which is weird, but...
probably go by the bottle.
Normally, I thought they were standard, but...
Oh, I'm not sure on that. I think the bottles...
It could be. I don't know. Are they single barrels? They might be single barrel. No, I thought it was a batch. That's why I didn't know why the proof... The internet's not always right, so...
I would trust the bottle first.
No, that's why I did. I was waiting to see, because I wasn't getting a peanut, but I am now, on the nose. I'm starting to get the... Captain Nuts over here. You're not getting a nut today. All right?
No, I'm not.
It's right in the very front. You really get it on the palate. As soon as it hits my tongue, I get the nuts.
I can go with that. It doesn't drink hot, though.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's there, but it doesn't...
that's my very first sip.
It doesn't have, the crazy... Yep. I guess it didn't hit me like the other one that we had.
It lit up my tongue.
I don't know. I
don't know. I beg to. I think he's broken, folks. There it is. But I beg to differ. If you're going to refer back to the one we did, what was it? What the heck did we do the other day? The barrel one?
No.
Where you said, "Ooh, that's hot," and I'm like, I wasn't getting the heat. It had the pop rocks and the stuff like this.
The one that we didn't like, but then we did like it.
Oh, the Yellowstone?
Yeah, that one initially to me drank hot. This one, it doesn't fall into that. I mean, you're drinking it, but. It didn't go to that extreme, and then that one kind of eased itself out a little bit. So I'm kind of enjoying this one. I could sit here and be chilling with this. I tend to like these anyway, but...
No, I know. No, I'm not ignoring you. I was trying to...
I didn't say you were.
I was rolling it around on my tongue. She got a proof to her. You know it's in there. This is
a little earlier.
That's not even that, though. It's the example of... what I was saying when it came down to, take the barrel, for instance, 114 proof. I got the pop rocky feeling and stuff, but it wasn't, all proof going down. It was all flavor going down. It had more of a taste. It gave me the pop rock, so it was spicy on my tongue. But when I actually swallowed, it was all the flavor that stayed with me. Where on this one, I'm getting, much like I did when we just did the Elijah Craig one, it's hotter. But that heat is, you'll get more, you're getting the nutty caramel.
Yeah.
But that's all you get.
Not a
what
huge
lasts. No, right. That's what I'm saying. You get the nutty. What lasts is the proof. Excuse me.
It does stick around, and it does stay on your tongue the whole way, especially when you swish it. It does stick around. Just.
I'm not saying it as a. I guess I am saying it as a negative, but I don't mean it. It's not a deterrent. Like, will I drink this? Absolutely. Is this good?
I'm enjoying it.
Yes.
No.
Does it have that funky flavor that one of them did that one time? No, it does not. You know what I mean? So
I think it's pretty tasty.
Yeah. You know, I'm going to preface that because remember that one we cracked and we were like, I don't know what's wrong with people. Everyone's complaining about it. And then we tried it that next time. We were like, what the heck is that?
Yeah, and it
was way bad.
It did stand out.
It did same. So this does have a tradition that the typical Booker's flavor where you get the peanuts and you get the caramel. I'm just going to see if a little bit of oak comes out of it on there.
If it is, it was very weak in the end. But
right.
Which
even the nose, it's not still banging. You even have to get in a drink.
So
out of it.
But I don't think we've ever said that this is like the last of the nose to come in. Whenever, even in a blind, it's like it's probably a Booker's because it didn't have anything in the beginning, and then when we come back, it finally has something. But
like to bring it back to all the ones that we've just classified. By the time we were drinking, like if we poured a little bit more in and we let it sit, there was a pounding oak. There was a bunch of the stuff. And this is just kind of eking out of the glass. It's not coming out.
I'll give you that.
You know what I mean?
It's never been like a mad nose. It's never competed with the best nose. I think it does. It carries a couple flavors though, and it does hold on. It is 7 years, but it's back. It jumped up.
You know, yeah.
So we already knew. We
used to get it for $79.99. I knew those days were long over. Sometimes if we wait long enough, we could try to steal one for like 85 or whatever. You know what I mean? But we ended up getting this one because again, especially like we're still searching for Larceny. The B, it's not here.
I just went yesterday, and I told you that's not here.
Yep.
The old one's here.
The Elijah's not here.
The Elijah was there.
Oh, the B?
No, only the A. Never mind. And Larceny wasn't there.
No, either. And I don't know what's going on with Heaven Hill. If anyone's got an in with Heaven Hill, like did they stop shipping to Massachusetts for whatever reason? Because we found that one, but it's at Steve's Magical Store. And that's the only, and he goes all over the place. That's the only one in Massachusetts that he's seen it. And he hits a ton of stops for us. So, again, I've yet to see it.
And the two stores that I hit regularly,
yep,
they're the two bigger ones in our area. And
right, you talk to the owners and stuff.
If they don't have it,
right.
It's not common, and I haven't gotten an email from them at all either. So it's not here. Even Marash, if we go there, he doesn't have it either. I was just there not too long ago. He's like, yeah, it's not even on the list. The nose is starting to come through.
Yeah, but it's not pounding like the other one. By the time we got to this. By the other one, you're like, wow, that is so good. Like all the ones, whether I say Green River, the 13th Colony, the Barrel, like it was a stronger nose by this point. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying negative yet. Speaking of negative, where would you put this? Now we're gonna grade it. So $99, 7 years, 2 months, 22 days. The funny thing is they always put the cool amount of time and stuff like that, and that's a decent amount of time in a bottle. But
it is.
You never really get an oaky presence with these. That's weird.
That was just going to be my comment.
Okay,
but because it is weird. Do I like the flavor? Yes.
Yes.
Do I enjoy this? Yes. But is it overwhelming?
Does it make it a one note because it doesn't even change on the finish?
The nose has a couple notes, but then the finish is kind of maybe two.
But out of the
mad oak in the end. That's
what I'm saying is out of the flavors, you get a caramel peanut. So if you want to mix them up, you could say, oh no, it's a brown sugar and it's a metal of brown sugar and yeah, I get it. But what I mean by one note is it starts off as this flavor and it ends as that flavor. You don't get that oaky presence or a difference of taste when you swallow it. There's different, or when you get a rye and you get the cooling sensation in the middle.
Yeah.
You know, there's no fruit. It is literally the same flavor from the beginning to the end. It's solid. And it's good, but that's what you get. That's what I mean by one note.
But I agree with you.
Yeah,
sometimes I don't mind that.
Right.
So that's I am enjoying this. So I'm like I would be a B.
Okay.
B minus B. I don't know. I don't think it's in the A minus, or I don't think it's up there. Would it hold on? It may, but I think it's going to stand out. So
This is good for what it is. I'm not in the A category. Like
I'm not in the A category.
Could this go? I was.
Would it hold on?
I was going to say like, and it might. Like even some of the A minuses that we had in there. I mean, I'm torn because this is good, but I was like at a B plus. That's where I was. Honestly, I was because this is good.
I could run that whole gamut.
But if I'm going to grab like some of the ones we did all last week, I would grab all of the other ones. I think before I grab this one. That's my thinking behind it.
So I would let's bump it up and see where it holds on, because I think,
no, we can put it.
I think it'll do okay
for grade purposes, though. No, because it's going to carry the thing is though, what lasts in your mouth is proof. I'm getting an oatmeal right now. I'm getting it's turning like into like a peanut oat, like an oat with nuts in it, like oatmeal with nuts.
Again, this is one you definitely.
This needs to open up too. We've learned that, but
yeah, and it's always been a slow go. It's never been the front runner in the beginning. Mm-mm. It's always been, even in blinds, it's like nothing, and then on the way back, it's like, well, now finally.
But the key is too is all the blinds we've ever did with these, we always put them against each other. So these definitely, I will be putting these. We got 2 different ones now, and I not only want them to put it, just do the battle of the bookers, because it is good. I mean, this is where I'm torn. The only thing, because this is very good, but all the other ones that we did were like sub $80, so they bumped the price up. You know what I mean? And like legitimate, if you factor in price and everything, I like a B plus on this one. I do. I will gladly put this though against some of the big dogs just to see where it lasts, because we never put it up against all of them.
I agree. Obviously, because of their presentation, I'm sure there's another $10 added for the box, even though they probably cost them 2 cents to make. But
right. Yeah, I mean it is good if you like. I mean, it tastes like all the other bookers. You really get that.
And the sad part, not everybody can get this.
No.
So if you do see one, I would. Yeah, it's $100. I would definitely try it. I don't think you're going to be disappointed.
I was swishing around. I was trying to jump in when you stopped talking. I was trying to jump in. With that being said, all of
yes,
this 13th colony, that barrel we did, all of them, I would like better. Anything right in the back of the throat. I was trying to hurry up. I'm like, oh.
And they're a little cheaper.
Being yeah, right, because they are a little bit less money.
But this was like our mission in the beginning, and we got them, and now we're kind of just gonna fall through with it. But
no, and again, I got it. This is very good. So if you like this profile, I'm not getting it. It's right here. I'm not getting any of the funky flavors and stuff yet. No. I mean, this is actually a very good one for that. It's just, I guess with all the ones that we've had lately, that there's so much flavor that stays in your mouth as opposed to just the heat.
No, yeah, but the nose is coming around in this one now too. Again, this is a slow runner. I guess if you think of the old time, he wasn't probably never in a hurry.
No, right? Most people down in Kentucky aren't in a hurry, anyways. That's a whole southern.
No, yeah,
that's a whole southern thing. They're not crazy like we are.
He would have never even reloaded by now. But
no. Again, I mean, this is solid. It is good, but B plus is a solid grade, anyways. You know what I mean? It's just I can honestly say, out of a lot of the things we just tried, I can't see this in our top 10. You know what I mean?
So, if we do say a B plus run, battle of the B pluses, and then
I think it'll hold its own for sure.
Well, but if it wins, then we could see how it does on an A minus.
Right.
Throw it up there and just see how. I think I'm enjoying this. This is pretty tasty. So, would I want 6 bottles of this? No, it's $100. So no, but.
Being that we keep finding some gems for like $80 that actually drink with more flavor and taste and complexity than what we're drinking right now.
$50 ones, we $60.
Oh, 100%.
Right. So that's why we're
that's why we're doing it. There. So there you go. we'll keep this one short and sweet then. So this is the Booker's 2024-02. Again, if you guys are lucky enough to find this, leave a comment down below. Because, again, I don't know what's going on with shipping, and I don't know what's happening with Massachusetts, but, like, you know, certain bottles are getting stuck at the border in Connecticut. They don't seem to make it over. We had a whole list, me and Steve, last night of trying to figure out, like, why did they not come here? I don't understand it. But
no one can answer that question.
No, there it is. So,
but if you want the 01, they are a Yankee. They're like 6, 7, 8 deep at Yankee for the 01.
That's a funny thing. It's like 6 months after the fact. You know what I mean? So, for
but they are there. So I mean,
right, for those people that don't have a show and don't need to get it out at a certain time, you will eventually get it. You know, as someone once used to tell us, good things come to those who wait. So,
one of the worst statements we ever heard.
A lot. So there you go. That's the review. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Spend less, drink more. Cheers.